But it's been a wild ride. We are broadcasting at the end of the world. This is the apocalypse. I know for most people it's not. They're selling shoes, the sneakers. Sneaker. The great thing about this country and about civilization is like the longer and longer things like this go, the shutdown, the worsening economy, the Black Mirror, whatever you want to call it, I heard the Black Mirror was named that because it was like what a computer looks like when it's off.
Yeah.
That just looms larger and larger. That just grows. Now. As outside gets more dangerous or more contentious, as it looks, it's going to start looking worse. Cities are going to go bankrupt in states, and they're not going to be able to keep anything up. And the people are going to get angrier, and there's going to be civil unrest. It's going to be all that stuff, most likely. And as the outside gets uglier, you're going to fall into the computer. You're going to fall into that Black Mirror. You're just going to fall in there, and then you're going to exist primarily digitally for the rest of your lives. I mean, this is just what is going to happen. Some of you may hold out the last vestiges of freedom, that you drink deep the wine of freedom. There's not a ton left in your glass. I don't even mean some Orwellian government. I just mean that like everything is integrated itself into this, you're fucked. I mean, every which way, you're just the future is digital. It's on a screen. Your friends are on screens. It's horrific. It's a horror. I hate it. It sucks, and it's not real. And a lot of the people that have gotten massive digitally, when you look at them, and it's not like guys like Rogan who remember the other side. They remember real life, right. And he's a stand-up, so he's always out there with people. But when you talk about these big YouTube guys, a lot of these guys that we meet out here that are big YouTube guys, and not even so much like Logan Paul, because those guys still are out in the real world. He's fighting. He's doing like real things. But then there are these guys who like never, they just exist online. And when you meet them, there's something missing. And I can't identify what it is. They're kind of not there. Mm-hmm. They're only alive if they're on a screen. There's something sick about it. There's something sad about it. And that thing will be the future. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's probably, not to deliver a dystopian. I mean, the show for the last 3 years, I think it's been largely positive. And so I don't want to do a negative thing on the 200th episode because it's not me. It's not me, and it's not what you expect. Start your business. It's going to be great. So hustle and grind. Hustle, grind. Hustle, grind. Hustle, grind it out. Grind it out. Hustle it out. Hustle, grind it out. But I will say this, man. We would always joke around about this situation that we now find ourselves in, broadcasting from a room as the entire world falls apart. This seems to be one of the only appropriate art forms at the moment. Yeah. It does seem like that. It doesn't seem like I don't know that I need to be at some, comedy club while people are scarfing down chicken fingers. This seems much more pertinent. And this seems fitting. It really seems like it fits the time that we're in. I love live performance. I hope it comes back. It will come back. And I'll be out there doing it when it does come back. But there's just something about this that just for the moment, and maybe for the foreseeable future, feels right. And I'm very happy that we did this and we start, and by did this, I mean the coronavirus. We started the coronavirus. We engineered this and released it. And it's worked so well. I had no idea. No, I mean the podcast. It's a crazy time, but I don't want everybody to just fucking exist on the internet, but that seems like where we're headed. It seems like where we're headed. Some of you have been there for years, so we're all just catching up to you now. You've been on 8chan, 4chan, 8kun, Con, John, Bon, whatever it is, making all your friends there and having fun conversations about the future. And we're all catching up. Eventually, it'll all be on the, it's all online now, right? So, this is happy. I'm happy about this. I'm not thrilled about it, but we're adjusting to it. And I'm hoping we can adjust back. I'll never be the guy that just wants to exist in this medium. I'll never be the guy that wants to do it. I'll always enjoy, as much as I enjoy the show, as much as I do this, I'll always love a shitty comedy club in the middle of nowhere, looking at real people, seeing their faces, shaking their hands when we were allowed to do that. That I'll always enjoy that more, even though I'm good at this and this is fun. I always enjoy that more because it's real. It's actually, I don't know who you are out there. I don't know that I want to know. But that exchange that we have of energy in a real life situation, a comedy club or in a theater, that to me was always, that's what it's about. To me, this is in support of that. This is all in support of that. And we hope we get back there sooner rather than later. But this is a great fucking show. I mean, if I could list every horrible podcast out there, I mean, if I could go through them, I mean, God. But I can't because these people are my colleagues. You know, if you ever been to an office, you walk in every day and go, hey, Linda, you suck. You can't. You go, hey, Linda, good to see you. It's what it is. I'm kidding. Everyone's great at what they do. And I'm honored to be in a community of comedians in America that every one of them's a joy and a blessing. Netflix has the new Spade movie on Netflix, man. It's good. The Wrong Missy. It's good. And Lauren Lapkus, who said to me when I was doing a show, she said to me once, I was doing jokes on the show and I was being funny. That's kind of what the show was. So you do jokes on it. And Lauren Lapkus was like, looked at me. She's like, what are you, the hot take guy? So me and her we're not like besties. We don't really know each other. But let me tell you this. She makes that film. She is fucking amazing. She is so good in that movie. And it's so fucking funny because of her and other people. Schwarzen's in it. A lot of great people are in it. Spade, Schneider. It's a great movie. But Lapkus is just a standout, like crushes the movie. And yes, I am the hot take guy. And one of my hot takes is how lovely you are in the film. How good you are in the movie. So that's it, folks. I mean, that's the State of the Union. That's where we are and where we're going. There's nothing you or Bill Gates can say about it. So if you want to sue me, Billy boy, you and Melinda get to it. But I best you ignore this. Best you ignore me and you keep finding ways to block out the sun.